name is Mary Mathenge, Chief Executive Officer, National Cooperative Housing Union. NACHU is a national organization for housing cooperatives in Kenya, and our main objective is to provide capacity building through training and organization and financial services on sustainable basis, and also to provide technical services to members of housing cooperatives and also housing cooperative-like groups. We have a very wide target. Most of them are women and youth, and those are the disadvantaged groups in the country when it comes to housing issues. So NACHU has developed innovations that are going to assist the two groups, that is the youth and women, to ensure that they're not left out in the housing development within the NACHU housing cooperative family. The challenges that are facing both women and youth are quite broad, but just to be specific, for the youth, they lack money to start or to progress their small-scale businesses. And without finances and without establishment of small-scale businesses, it will be very difficult for them to save finances that would help them get a loan or funding facility to ensure that they get affordable housing.
Within the same locality is Kite Motor Housing Cooperative Society. They operate motorcycle transport business locally known as Boda Boda. The land has now been bought for them and soon their houses will be constructed.
Kazi yangu ni ya kuendesha pikipiki.
I operate a motorcycle taxi business. I hope to graduate soon from that type of business. So far, I hope to get a house through NACHU. It's my desire to move from a single-roomed house that I'm living in to a self-contained two-bedroomed house. Since I'm still young, my life will be dramatically changed.
40% of our Kenyan population is youth, that is 35 years and below. And if we don't think about this population, then we are going to have a population that is desperate, yet forming the biggest population in this country. Well, the urban growth in this country is quite high. By 2050, we are expecting to have almost 50-50 rural and urban. So we are moving towards a very heavy urbanization country, which requires to think ahead about the young people who are the biggest population on how they can access to decent and affordable housing, and also how they can have good livelihoods so that they can be good future leaders in this country.
Miss Georgina Ndunge does her small-scale charcoal business in Athi River Township. Today, she rejoices because her dream of owning a home and a bigger business is now becoming a tangible reality.
Previously, I was operating a very small business of second-hand clothes. Later, I started selling charcoal, and that is when NACHU gave me my first business loan. It has helped me boost my business. Now I can supply an order of over 300 bags of charcoal.
NACHU is looking at how we can raise money that would help us to develop the capacity of the youth groups to become good entrepreneurial men and women, and also to look at how we can also give them business loans so that at least they can improve their livelihoods, and at the end of the day to look at also capitals that would help them also to access to decent and affordable shelter. Helping the youth means that you're helping even the babies that are being born out of weddings, so that at least the small babies will not suffer the way their young fathers and mothers are suffering as they attempt to solve their livelihood issues. About the women, definitely this is a known challenge that majority of people in the informal settlement are women, majority of them being single mothers, and they don't have many people or many organizations that are thinking about their tomorrow, the issue to do with especially businesses and housing needs. And so NACHU needs to help also the women, being of course the mothers of those young people we are talking about, and being the breadwinners in the family, so that we can also assist them to build their capacity in the area of businesses and also get access to affordable and decent housing. Currently, NACHU has over 50% of the membership being women, and we need to ensure that they don't only become members, but they become beneficiaries of the innovations that we are developing to ensure that they are socially they are better, and also their livelihoods have improved, and they also have got access to decent and affordable shelter. So we are calling upon development partners and well-wishers to support NACHU to ensure that so that we are able to mitigate the challenges facing both women and youth as they face the hardship in urban informal settlements in this country, so that we can make them to become better citizens, people of privileges, people of pride, that through housing cooperative and through you as a development partner, we can actually say that we've done it. Thank you.